This harsh, unforgiving terrain saw man take his first tentative step. As a species, we've quickly learned to watch every footfall for danger. Kurdt is walking in the footprints of the first man, and the same dangers await him today. The puff adder. Their Latin name, Bitus areatans, means striking violently. Widely distributed throughout the country and Africa. They are most active at dusk and dawn, and are often found basking on footpaths. Practically invisible in the golden light, many bites result when they're stepped on by locals walking to and from work. Oblivious to the signature huffing noise that the puff adder issues in warning. Razor-sharp, front-hinged fangs measure 2 centimeters. They strike in 1/4 of a second. Arguably the fastest strike for any snake in the world. They are responsible for more bites and resulting fatalities than any other snake in South Africa. Potent cytotoxic venom causes excruciating pain and deterioration of tissue, delivering up to 750 milligrams in a single bite. Survivors endure skin grafts, amputations, and grotesque scarring.
Look at the Bushman paintings over here. Can't believe it, they're everywhere. There's a puff adder. Listen to him huffing. This is a massive puff adder. Obviously trying to get away from the sun. Don't want to get bit in the face by this. Yo! Yo! I don't want to get bit by a snake this size. I've got him. I've got him. Got to be careful with those 2 centimeter fangs. Here we go. Yo! Yo, look at the color on this male. That is gorgeous. Incredible. He is incredibly upset with me. Yo, look at that. In strike pose. These snakes can strike up to 10 meters per second, so way faster than I can move. Listen to that huffing. You can see the keeled scales, the rough scales on this guy. Definitely, look at that esquel. They do this and they strike forward and they throw out those fangs. Look at how he's moving like a caterpillar up here. That's to conserve energy. You see the long tail at the back? That tells me it's a male. And puff adders, the males have a longer tail than the females. Oh, he's big. And he's very, very angry with me. Now, puff adders are notorious for being very aggressive. When you hear that huffing and puffing, it actually deters most animals not to come near him. But you see, he hasn't actually struck out at me yet. Let's give him a bit of a tickle mid-body. Look at that. Look at this. That is incredible. Look, he's calming down. Just with a touch. He's still huffing a bit, but look at that. A bite from a puff adder this size, the pain is unmatched. Similar to sticking your arm into boiling oil. The puff adder is by far one of the most common snakes, and the reason is they give birth to live babies. And they can give birth to loads of babies. So when you go out looking for animals, and snakes in particular, your chances are pretty high at finding a puff adder before you find any other venomous snake. Look at that, he's in the esquel. Now he's going to coil up. He's still trying to move away. Oh, look at that. Most beautiful puff adder I've seen in my whole life. Bright yellow with an orange head. He sucks in air and he forces all that sound that you hear is coming through those big nostrils that you see in the front. Yo, look, he's standing around. Yo, look at that. Yo, nice angry. That's a bit of anger turning towards, because I'm actually pushing it too far, I'm irritating him too much. But look if I stand still again. And he can bite through my clothes. His fangs are large enough to bite through my pants, but he doesn't actually want to bite me, he just wants to move off. Look at this mid-body flap, very slow and very gentle, even though he's huffing, look at this. Look at that. Yeah. Africa's most common venomous snake. Just have to be careful. Put you down slowly again, very gently. If I'm not aggressive towards him, I can actually step right next to him, look very slowly and calmly. I move my foot. And he can actually bite through my pants if he wanted to, but all he wants to do is get away. That body, I pick him up gently. He's huffing and puffing, but he's not doing anything. He's got such a bad reputation for being one of the most aggressive snakes. He sounds aggressive, but in actual fact, he's not really. Yeah? Sorry, buddy. Yeah. You don't want to be touched there. He doesn't want to be touched anymore. Give you a little tickle. Look at that. Tickle, 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 tickle. Look at that, all along the body. All he wants to do is move away. Beautiful. When he sees my face, he can smile me, and he gets upset again. Wow. You can see these little sand people are really small people to be able to get in here and paint. Now, the only way I could think they would paint is probably lying on their stomach unless they were small enough to sit here, but I mean, it's really small for me to get in here. When you come really close to these paintings, you actually see quite a lot of detail. I can see there's something like a bow and an arrow or a spear in each one of their hands. You can see they're holding something. You can see they all made the calves look a lot larger on all these. There must be a sign of strength and power. Really amazing to find this ancient history right here in the mountains. All these beautiful, beautiful rock formations. Quite an eerie feeling sticking your hands into these holes. But I'm pretty sure there's something in here. Just need to get in there. Okay, I've got it. Oh, look at this. We're not going to take them too far out because they're quite sensitive to the sun. Luckily, we're still in the cave here. Look at this. Just want to get a grip on him. He's trying to bite me there. Egyptian free-tailed bat. You see the tail is free from the skin. Most of your other bat species have the skin tail covering all the way to the end. You can see it's got like a little mouse tail hanging freely. You can see those big insectivorous teeth. So these are insect hunters. See the big ears? They've actually got a bit of like flappy skin around the mouth. Lots of people actually say they look like bull mastiffs. So they call them the bull mastiff bats, this family of free-tailed bats. You see the little hooks at the end. You can see the beautiful little feet. It looks a lot like a mouse. And you see the little free hanging tail. And that's where the name free-tailed bat comes from. Very sensitive ears. They obviously use echolocation to catch all kinds of insects out here. See if I pull the wing open very gently. Look at that. Look how big this wing is. Look at that membranous skin. It's actually like a skin, like a leathery skin that helps them to fly. And they're very agile and great flight. And these bats are great at climbing into all these cracks, little gaps in caves, even found around human habitation where they'll climb into the bricks, in between corrugated sheets. So they're quite a common bat species. These very sharp teeth. And you can see it's got quite big open eyes. They don't rely much on their eyesight. They mostly come out, obviously, as the sun's setting, and then they go out and hunt. And you normally find them in quite big family groups. And they would have one baby normally in midsummer. They would hold on to their body. It's very, very cute. Very sensitive little creatures. And truly what nightmares are made of for some people. But look how he's climbing on my hand. Look at that. Do you see how he climbs? Look at this. He actually climbs with those front. He uses those front little hooks to actually pull himself onto these rocks, and he can climb right to the top. Look at that. Oh, sweet, man. Don't bite me, please. Look at that, he's actually climbing all over me. Wow, what an experience. Don't bite me, please don't bite me. Oh wow, look at that. Sniffing, checking out the world. Truly one of the most amazing little mammals on the planet. They look like a mouse, but they're not really. They've got beautiful wings, and they glide at night, and they hunt these insects with this echolocation, make these high thrilling sounds. Just truly a marvel of nature, how these little bats have evolved to live around these kind of cave areas. I'm going to give you an example of how they climb a cave. Climb up. Look at this. Look how they actually uses this claws. Look at that. That is incredible. Look at how he uses the hooks. And he uses the tail for a bit of balance. Look at that. It actually grips on a complete vertical slit of rock. Completely evolved and designed to live out here in these caves. He doesn't even want to bite me anymore. He's actually settled. Oh, he's showing me a bit of teeth. Okay, cute little fella. We're not here to harm you. Look how precious that is. It's okay. I'm going to put him back where I found him, and maybe we can find a snake somewhere around this cave. But this is definitely a food source for some of the snake species found in these areas.